It is 8 a.m. on this Tuesday morning, August 23rd, 2022. Direct mod news in Norton. This is a Peter Channel morning news for this Tuesday morning, August 23rd, 2022. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Tuesday morning, August 23rd, 2022. We have a temperature of 69 degrees in Glass skies at 8 a.m. Today, expect a high of 80 degrees. Here are the morning headlines at 8 a.m. Trump sues U.S. government over FBI search of Mar-a-Lago. New York takes center stage to fight for control of the House. Russia could step up attacks on Ukraine infrastructure, says U.S. Pentagon rejects for a second time D.C. mayor's request for National Guard to assist with migrants around the city. A federal civil rights probe opens after suspension of Arkansas officers. Officers believe that Kelly Wadidis' body was found at Prosser Creek Reservoir with a car. Family releases statement. Defense argues government in Brooklyn school shooter was more damaged. Can Florida Democrats take down DeSantis? Airs a levee breach, hacker missed it after floods hit the West. Australia investigates ex-Prime Minister Scott Morrison's secret self-appointments. August may not see any tropical storms for the third time in 60 years. The U.S. State Department is urging all Americans in Ukraine to leave during the expectations that Russia might defy terror says it is resolved to stand up China in the battle of anniversary. Grand jury that suspect in Albuquerque kills on 3 murder charges. Reopens Jerry Caderet back at the top of the arm wrestling world as Jerry Caderet's favorite memories of the old Amber High School in the 90s included a certain piece to develop equipment and an arm wrestling table. Primary elections usually pass without much noise, but this year's voters it is unpopular with a number of choices. Massachusetts voting rights expand become law in the wake of pandemic. Hingham Boat Ramp opens for South Shore bowlers. Look at it, stocks. The Dow down 643.13 at 33,063.61. S&P 500 9.49 at 4137.99. And Nasdaq down 323.64 at 1231.57. 69 degrees at 8:03. Najib Razak Village's ex-prime minister to be imprisoned after losing final 1 MDB appeal. What's going on in Mexico as 83 warrants issued in Ayotzinapa case. Russian Security Service accuses Ukraine of Dragina's murder. And hedge funds build up a big shorted betting on hawkish traction hole. 10-year Treasury yield holds about 3% as investors await economic data. Dozens of dogs killed by mysterious poverty-like illness, Michigan. Studied Jupiter images shown by NASA's James Webb Telescope. NASA's Artemis 1 launch is a make-or-break moment. NASA recorded the sound from a black hole and it's super eerie. And now sports time at 8:04. In the NFL, last night the New York Jets defeat the Atlanta Falcons 24-16. New York Giants training camp survived Jared Rivers after the season with a torn ACL. And looking at the Major League Baseball scoreboard, Kansas City Royals 6, Chicago White Sox 4. Atlanta Braves 2, Pittsburgh Pirates 1, Philadelphia Phillies 4, Cincinnati Reds 1, New York Yankees 4, New York Mets 2, Tampa Bay Rays 2, LA Angels 1, Texas Rangers 2, Minnesota Twins 1, St. Louis Cardinals 1, Chicago Cubs nothing, the Miami Marlins 3, Oakland A's nothing, Milwaukee Brewers 4, LA Dodgers nothing. Little League World Series, NCAA 8, Japan 7, Pennsylvania 7, New York 1, Tampa Bay 7, Panama 0, Tennessee 5, Indiana 2, Mexico 10, Canada nothing, final 5 innings, West 6, Texas 0. Tonight, Paul Smith Sox taking out the Toronto Blue Jays in the first of 3 games, 3 at Fenway Park tonight, 7:10 p.m. We're back with Casket and Band. Josh Wade Casket and the Band for the Red Sox. Peter Childu's time, 8:05. Time out for traffic and transit check on this Tuesday morning. Baby! On the MTA shuttle business place at Green Line service between Union Square and the Government Center front Sunday, September 18th is long for the work of the Green Line Extension, the lunch provided at the Government Center Garage Project. And Fairmount 9 train 906 7:15 a.m. for Reedville is apart from Reedville is operating 5 minutes beyond skip through the late round train 905. Pittsburgh line, no delays at the time. Havel line train 204 at 7:25 a.m. for Reedville is operating 50 minutes beyond skip between Brentford and North Station. November Parkway line trains are looking good, and in Providence Total line it's looking good. Alright, let's take a look at highways and byways in New England. $195, both ends low between Seacon and downtown Providence. 95 south by Tasso to protect the line of Providence. 146 south by Tasso between 50 to Route 35 downtown Providence. Route 60 by side. A little bit slower at 6 hectare. 95 north by Tasso to Crest of the town of Providence. 99 north by side, also Woodsack stretch. 138 east by side, also Newport Bridge End. Cape Side, Sacramento River, and Battle Bridge is on. Looking good. Route 60 east by side, so between Center down to Boston. 99 north by side, so between South Bay 3 to shut it down at 120 cat 24. North bad subtree 139 and something down at 120 in the Canada area. Route 3 to north bad side subtree wave of standard break to split 7 expressway at north bad side subtree down break to split on the downtown Boston. 7 expressway south bad side also on the top Chester area 93 south bad side subtree. Bourbon and the downtown Boston. Route 1 south bad subtree Chelsea and Charleston. Some towns slow hotels looking good. Mass back westbound subtree loiter but down at South Boston. Mass back eastbound slope tree favorite all right down to the Prue Tunnel. 1 way to the north side, so between Route 1 is 1 way to Canada, Westwood, 3 to the north side, so between Weymouth down to Great Split, 1 way to the north side, so between the Pike all the way down to Route 20 in Waltham, 1 way south side, so between Bertha around the Route 2 Lexington, 1 way south side, so between Peabody right down to Woburn and Pittsburgh and between Route 3 to Bertha to the Route 2 in Lexington. 3 to the south side goes around 1 way to Bertha, and then 3 south, so between Low down to Billerica, 495 south, both ends, so between Low down to Westford. 195 north bad side, so the Milford Stretch, 290 on the east bad side, so to 146 to the route down in Worcester, 146 on north bad side, low side 290 Worcester, 190 south bad side, low side 290 Worcester, and 291 at the north bad side, low side of the Pike in Springfield, 91 north bad side, low side of the Massachusetts for the border, 84 east bad side, so to Farmington down to Hartford, Connecticut, Merritt Parkway west bad, so to Trumbull down to New Canaan, 95 south bad, so to Bridgeport down to Stepford. And 89 Buffins, also to Wilson, Vermont. Peter Childu's time, 8:08. Time now for a weather report. Take a look at the tropics. Service number 1. Shark activity remains minimal associated with a tropical wave located 7 miles west of the Cabo Verde Islands. Development underneath this system is expected to be slower to occur during the next 7 days while the system moves westward to the west-northwest at 10-50 miles an hour across the tropical Atlantic. Formation chance of 48 hours. Low near 0% formation chance for 5 days. Low 10%. And looking at what this model will do, what this storm will do. 1 GFS model shows a complete miss for the eastern United States. Last model, check that it explodes into the Atlantic and goes through Nova Scotia in the last GFS model. And the 18Z model from last night shows the storm hugging the North Carolina coast and going out to sea. But it's too soon to tell. Meanwhile, closer to home, we're going to have another overcast day and we're going to see some showered storms possible. Probably about a 5 in 10 chance of a showered storm possible. And spotty rain showers around the Saratoga Springs and Adirondack of New York State, and a line of rain showers around I-88 west of the Albany, Schenectady area, and then a line of rain showers stretch to the northeastern portions of Long Island Sound. And rain showers around Falmouth, Massachusetts, and the western portions of Martha's Vineyard. A warm and very humid air basketball. Late to scattered showers and thunderstorms today. Local labor rainfall is possible. Will turn very warm again for the western work week, but a western heat is not expected. Dry weather prevails. Wednesday and Thursday will be better change for the shores and storms on Friday. High pressure, bring dry wind, somewhat cold conditions next week, especially near the coast. Heat humidity may return early next week. A few showers moving into face across the Cape along with weak frontal boundaries with scattered showers and a middle-level trail lifted off and across eastern New York and Vermont, as camps all show. A quiet morning forward convection increasing on this afternoon, while the upper trail is a deep outline of the fairly sharp trail with strong energy moving into New England that's combined with modern instability was out to scatter numerous showers and storms development walls. Showers be possible anywhere to the SND, HIF max up down problem focus activity in the interior from Connecticut to Central Western Massachusetts effective shear valleys at 20-25 knots and weak mid-level lapse rates and just several severe threat will be limited along but cannot rely on a strong storm to accumulate a strong wind from a wet microburst. Heavy rainfall will be the primary threat. Warm cloud difference around 10 knot front will support warm rain process in the core feeding. Factors show a potential for slow-moving storms which compose a mostly nuisance front vent for urban and port drainage areas. Alright, let's take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. Today's call for some chance of showers. Storms are made after 2 p.m. Areas of fog before 10 a.m. Otherwise, increased skies have at 80 degrees. Calming can stop at 6 miles and afternoon. Chest space is 50%. New rain amount to be 40 inches possible. Extended possible, but that's what's today. Chance of showers. Thunderstorm made before 9 p.m. Mostly cloudy sky about 66 degrees. Light south wind. Chance space is 40%. New rain amount less than 7 inches possible. Extended possible, but that's what's for Wednesday. Sun sky at 87, low 65 degrees. Western about 3 to 6 miles after Thursday. Sun sky at 88, low 66 degrees. Light of air wind. Friday, sun's got 88, low 64 degrees. Calming given to southwest about 5 to 9 miles in the morning. Winds can side 21 miles after Saturday. Sun's got 81, low 61 degrees. North about 7 miles after Sunday, mostly sun's got 83, low 61 degrees. 9 of wind given. Southeast around 5 to 8 miles in the morning. For Monday, sun's got 87 degrees. Light southwest wind given to south at 5 to 9 miles in the morning. Right now, not it's 69 degrees in glass skies. That's getting better. Channel Water News on this August the 23rd, 2022 on a Tuesday morning. Peter J. Wiggins will be having a good morning. Stay safe. Be positive. Be healthy. We will have a good day and go on.